Hey everybody. I've never done this before, so be patient with me. Keep your expectations low. Um, wow. Oh my God. Look at all these messages. Um, I'm very happy to see you. Um, I'm going to wait to answer questions, and obviously, I'm not going to be able to get to all of your questions. Hey, Giselle. I'm not going to be able to get to all of your questions, but we'll be here, and it's also strange not seeing your face either. Uh, I, I, I usually prefer that, to be able to talk and see you. Hey, Andrea, thank you for your support. So we can just wait here for a couple minutes, wait for more people to come in if anyone else is going to come in. And we'll see what happens. Thank you. Thank you. You're very sweet. All of you are very sweet. Hey, Gabby, how are you? Oh my goodness. My day's going well. You know, another day waking up, another day being alive. That's something that a lot of people take for granted, myself included, of course. But we're alive, we're here, we're in each other's presence virtually, and that's a gift. So I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling grateful that all these people are here that actually want to hear me talk. All 450 of you. Is that real? Oh my God. Am I going to have an album? Yes. At some point, of course, I want to release an album. When exactly, I'm not sure. But yes, I hope to release albums for the rest of my life. This is the beginning of a long pursuit, most definitely. I love you all too. I love you so much. This is pretty surreal. This is a surreal experience. So, just going through all these comments, I can't even. One word to describe myself. Let me see. Um, uh, Loving, I would say. Loving. I'm very happy to see every single one of you. Oh my God. Holy Toledo. Burnt citrus. For some reason, it landed right on your comment. Can you talk about Scarecrow and how it came about? I knew the lead actor in that film, Sonia Balmores. She knew me, and she recommended me to the director. She casted the entire movie, actually. And one thing led to another, and everything just worked out. I got to work with some amazing people, and we filmed it together. It was an amazing experience. I love you too. I wish that this chat wasn't going by so quickly, but it is. And it's a little hard to keep up, but I'm sure that you're not judging me too hard. Anno, you want me to say eu te amo? I hope I pronounced that right, but eu te amo. probably making a fool out of myself. And also, I apologize if I pronounce your name incorrectly. My God. Yes, I hope everyone who was affected by Typhoon Ulysses is okay. I can't imagine what you must be going through right now, but I'm sending you my love. I'm sending you my support, and I hope you, your friends, and your family are all okay. Crazy what's going on in that part of the world right now. So, sending you my love. Sending you my love. Ella, I love you too. Ella Ramos, I love you too. Hey, Kian. Hey, Karen. Very happy that you're both here. Anna Faye told me to tell you that she's in class. That's why she's not here today. No worries. Doesn't matter. If whoever's here right now, I sincerely appreciate it and I love it. But no problem that we're not all here right now. That's okay. Thank you for all your emojis. Thank you for all the support, for all the love. I really appreciate it. I've seen this question come up a number of times, so I can't just point out one person. How my birthday was. My birthday was amazing. I got to have sushi, which is my favorite type of food, and I got to be with some people that I really love and respect. Haven't been seeing many people very often, and so it was a treat to see people, which I think in this world the way that it is right now, COVID-19 is sort of giving us a chance to, once we come back from this, appreciate what we once had and what we once took for granted. And I think we'll come back an incredible, even stronger group of people because we went through this together. Jose Antonio Jill Lopez, thank you. Thank you for supporting me and doing that. You really didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it, and I'm honored to inspire you. So that means a lot to me, Jose. I call out Jose and I say this to him because he used this thing called Super Chat, which is down here, and it doesn't matter. It just allows me to see your message more boldly, and you can put donations and things like that. And if you cannot afford it, please do not do it. This is not, if you have a question for me that you really need me to answer, just put it in my Instagram comments, put it in my YouTube comments. I will get to it at some point if there's a question that you really want to know from me. So if you don't have the money to do it, don't worry about it. But it just allows me to see it. And that's why I was able to call out Jose, which I'm grateful for you. Benjamin, can you say los amo a todos? Los amo a todos. I'm assuming that means that I love you all, and I do love you all. If that doesn't mean that, then forgive my ignorance. But that's I am definitely ignorant. So Chrissy 244, how tall are you? I'm 6 feet tall. I'm 6 feet tall. I love you all so much. Two brain cells. Do you have an upcoming project? It's interesting. plan on having yes, I plan on seeing that, and I do plan on releasing a project. Not sure when next year, but I definitely do. And I can't wait to show it to you. Luri plans. I would love to come to Brazil, and I can't wait to come to Brazil. I'm country and beautiful people. Alex Forsyth, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is black. My favorite color is black. And also, thank you for your support. Luri, thank you for your support. Alex Forsyth, thank you for your support. Luri Plens. Elaine Souza, please sing a little. Maybe, but I more so want to answer your questions, and Elaine, I appreciate you helping me out. But we can chat. Paula Morales, you do not speak Spanish? Say me gusta el pan. I hope that you're not, I mean, I know this is, I like the something, I'm not sure what pan is, but I hope you're not having me say terrible things. Oh, Lord. Jessica Susanna, when do you come to sing in Brazil? When the world is back to what it once was, I would love to come to Brazil. I would love to come to Brazil. How do you pick the songs for Stay Pure? That's a great question. I'm always listening to new music. I'm always looking for new artists that, and also from artists that have inspired me in the past, just looking for music that speaks to us. And it has to touch me in a certain way. It has to affect me in a certain way for me to feel like I want to share it with you. I don't know if you know this, but I make the playlist myself. I put the order in, I take out the songs. So anytime you're listening to that, it's something that I'm making for you to be able to listen to it. And I pick the songs just by using my heart, using my gut, and going from there. Chrissy244, how old are you? I love you. I don't know why, but I'd rather not say how old I am, but I do love you too. And I hope that you love me, even though you don't know exactly how many years I've been on this planet. At some point, you all know. Doesn't matter, really. Nicole, Nikita, I do love you. I do love you. What is my inspiration? Who said that? Bow 29MZ. What is my inspiration? It's a deep question. I would say that my mom is my inspiration. And I would say that my family in general. My family in general is a big inspiration to me. My grandma too, which hopefully my grandma's watching this. My dad, everyone, my uncles. Yeah. Oh, shout out Eclectic24 and Chris Doritas. I got a lot of music from them too. I love those guys. I don't speak Spanish. don't speak Spanish. This is so overwhelmingly beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Christy Choi, what's your favorite movie? I love Stanley Kubrick. I love Wes Anderson. I love Martin Scorsese. Paul Thomas Anderson as well. But my favorite film, I would say, is The Godfather. Have to be my favorite film as of right now. Burnt Citrus, thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate your support. So thank you. Artists I'd love to collab with. Oof. Artists I would love to collab with. I would. I'd love to collaborate with Kendrick Lamar. I would love to collaborate with Frank Ocean. I would. I'd love to collaborate with Billie Eilish. Bon Iver and James Blake are amazing. Phoebe Bridgers is amazing. If you don't know who these people are, you should definitely look them up. I'd say those would be the people I'd want to collaborate with, just off the top of my head. Can you sing for 2 seconds of Hideous? Can't you look at me? Am I that hideous to you? Can't you talk to me? Do I really mean nothing to you? I love you. You're very sweet. It's hard to even see what is being said and who is saying it because it went by so fast. But I love you so much. How do you pronounce your name? Maria Clara Robusti. I pronounce it like bone marrow. So it's pronounced as marrow, but you wouldn't believe the pronunciations that I've heard from people. Not important to me. You can pronounce it any way that you want. I've heard people say miro and mehro and all these interesting things, and I love it because it's your interpretation of it, but it's just like bone marrow. Nyla Winslow, what was your inspiration when you wrote Perfume? My inspiration was many things. It was who I was at that time in my life. It was who was in my life at that time. Positive and negative. There were people that were incredibly inspiring in my life, and there were people that were trying to hold me back. And so it's a concoction of things. It's basically who I was when that song was written. And there was a person that was part of the inspiration to that song being what it was, but as well as just life in the presence of it. So it's a concoction of things. Mehro's international fan base. Hey Gabby, how are you? Hey Halai, just because you're sweet, love you. I love you, Gabby. I love you very much. This means a lot to me that you would do this. Wow, am I reading that right? Kippa Natin. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, my friend. My girlfriend introduced me and many others to your music, and she loved you. Can you say something to her? It would make her day. Her name is Golo Kanya. And I apologize if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, if it's Goyo Kanya or Golo Kanya. I apologize. But Golo, this is for you. Kipa obviously loves you very much. And I'm so honored that you shared it with him, that you shared it with your friends. And I can't wait to show you more music in the future. And when you listen to the music, that you know that the person who made it knows you, because I only know you now. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Goyo, Kanya. Kippa, this is incredible. I'm very happy that she introduced you to the music, and your support really means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me. I wish you two the best, and I hope the music even brings your love even deeper than it already was. Love you both dearly. I saw a question. I can't find who said it, but it said, "What are the tulips and what do they mean to you?" The tulips are what people in my fan base call themselves. I love every single one of you, by the way. I love all my tulips, and I'm so grateful for you. I also brought this with me as well. So thank you for my birthday gift. The tulips mean a lot to me, and they're essentially what I would call my most dedicated fans, and so that's the name that they gave themselves. And you can speak to Mehro International Fan Base to speak with them as well. Kippa, I can't even believe that you did this. This is so crazy. Really appreciate it. And I love you, and I love Golo too. Based on an experience you had, or just an idea for a song? It is based on a real experience. I was at a party, and someone who meant a great deal to me walked into the party, and I saw them, and they were walking, and I was prepared to say hello to them, and they just walked right by me, as if I wasn't even there, as if it was just nothing. And it hit me so hard, it hurt so much, that I had to go into a room, and fortunately there was a guitar there. I had to go into a room and start singing, and the first thing that came out was, "Can't you look at me? Am I that hideous to you?" But it was even higher. So yeah, it was just such like an emotional howl. And then about a week or two later, because I had to just go back to the party, I couldn't just stay in a room by myself. A week or two later, love you, Kippa. I gave myself the opportunity to finish the rest of the song, sort of just sat down, put myself in a meditative state, and did everything. The song just sort of poured out of me. I think if I remember correctly, I wrote the words down first and then started playing guitar, and the melodies came there. That's why it's so strange. It's a strange song. So in short, yes, Hideous is based on a real experience. Danny Lee, I just want to say that I love you. I really loved duet with you on TikTok. I loved your duet, and I love you, Danny. Um, I love all of you. So I'm very happy to be here. Montefalco, I'm stressed in school. Can you give some inspirational message for those tulips who is having a hard time studying? First of all, I'm sorry if you're stressed about school. School is never a strength for me. Everything's going to work out for you. And so whether or not the test goes perfectly well or not, or you feel stressed about something, give yourself the time to succeed, do the best that you can, and in the long run, you will find success in your life by being dedicated. And by investing your time into something, you will reap the benefits later in your life, whether you know or not, will reap benefits from the time that you've invested into something. So I hope you give yourself a chance to breathe. I hope you give yourself the chance to study, and also give yourself the chance to rest. I'm wishing you the best on your tests and all things like that. Your music makes me very happy when I feel awful. Thank you so much. You make art. You are awesome, Julia. That means a lot to me, Julia. Thank you. I'm honored to make you feel that way, and I hope others feel that way too. Guy Min, or John Min, apologize if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I just wanted to say how much your music inspires me and helps me go through rough moments. I love you, and I'm so proud of you. I love you too. Thank you for your incredible message, and thank you for supporting me and donating. I really appreciate it. I love you too. And I apologize if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. If it's Jaime, Jaime, Gaim, Min, just know that I love you too. I don't have a pet. I do not have a pet. I used to have a cat, but she passed away a number of years ago. Her name was Zipper. I love you too. I love you all so much. Anytime someone writes "I love you," I'm doing my best to see it, and I love you too. Iman Hadi, my best friend and I love you so much. We would sit on swings, talk about life, and listen to your songs. Now we have moved to different countries, but listening to Perfume brings it all back. I'm sorry to hear about that, Iman, and I hope that in your life that relationship is able to come back to you. And I love imagining you doing this with your best friend. I think it's a beautiful thing. So thank you for sharing that with me. Sorry to hear about your dog, Julia. Sorry to hear about your dog. La La, La Ruin Jaguar. And if it's Lauren, I apologize. It's an interesting spelling. Unique. Hey mate, your song was so good I watched a whole YouTube ad. Congrats. Thanks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Ella Ramos. Shout out. I shouted you out, Ella. I love you too. I love you too. 6 cats, that's a lot of cats. No, I'm okay. I've got so much, I'm so busy with this that it's hard to keep up from time to time. Kenji Baldoza, happy birthday. It's your birthday today, 11/14. That's a good date. There were some people that are asking me when my birthday was. My birthday was November 10th. So happy birthday. I love flowers. I love flowers. What was the inspiration behind lightning? So many things inspired that song. First off, I was staying at a hotel, and whilst staying at that hotel, I saw my first lightning storm in my life in Los Angeles, which it doesn't happen here very often. And there was a lightning storm that happened for the entire night. It raged on from 7, 8 p.m. till 5, 6 in the morning. It was so beautiful. It was across the entire horizon. And my family and myself got to just witness and watch this in its stunning beauty. And that night at around 2 o'clock in the morning, I started playing the guitar part. And then the song came. And similar to other songs, it's about many things, not about one thing. So it's about someone that you love. It's about someone that you're grateful for. It's about someone that you miss. It's about a number of different inspirations came to me in that song. And I honestly didn't even realize what the song was about until I made the video too with Ryan Calavano. Shouting out Ryan Calavano. He directs all the videos with me. Very grateful for him. Every video that you've seen so far, he's had a part in making that possible. Lightning's about a lot of things. There's a lot of different inspirations for it. So, Ciao Boo, I love you, dude. I wish we could have seen each other more at like 6 times from the tour. Are there more like 6 times? You were gonna go 6 times on that tour. Ciao Boo is a very talented musician and DJ and producer, and also just a lovely guy. Ciao Boo, I love you. Thank you so much for your support. And we'll be able to see each other again. Don't worry about that. But I'm very happy that you're here, my friend. Luri Plens, waiting for you to sing in Portuguese. Te amo. Te amo, 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 te amo. I don't know what that was. It was what it was, and I sang in Portuguese. So hopefully I didn't butcher your language. Mehro, M-E-R-O. This is from Miriam Cruz. Mehro is a fish here in Peru. It's so delicious. Hee hee hee. Just saying. Your name is Mehro. Reminds me of it. Love you. Had no idea that Mehro, M-E-R-O, was a fish. But if you love it, then I'm glad that I remind you of it. That's very funny. I will not forget that, and I will remember that forever. So thank you for giving me that information, Miriam, and thank you for your support. Chrissy244. Hey, I've shouted you out already, Chrissy. What's your favorite movie/series? Could you please greet my friend Kira? She introduced your music to me and absolutely loves you too. Favorite movie, I would say, I've already said this before, it's The Godfather and Godfather Part 2. But there are so many wonderful movies that I love. It's just incredible films. I'm assuming that a lot of you have seen the film uh, Perks of Being a Wallflower. I love that film. And Kira, thank you for introducing Chrissy to my music. I love you. And Chrissy, I love you too. So thank you for your support and thank you for your beautiful message. Chase Gray, you were fantastic at the group therapy tour. Eric and I still think about those shows and how real you are. Keep that intimacy going. Chase, you really didn't have to do this. I so appreciate you. Chase was someone that I got to play for in, I believe it was Columbus, Ohio, and it was Cleveland, Ohio. He came to 2 shows on a tour that I was opening for Elohim. Shout out Elohim. Elohim brought me on her tour with her before I ever released music. I had 0 streams, 0 subscribers, 200 followers on Instagram, and she brought me on tour with her. And there are some very special people that mean a lot to me that got to see us perform. Also, Bahari was on that tour. Bahari, Ruby, and Natalia, I love you both very much. Elohim, thank you for giving us that experience, once in a lifetime experience. I learned a lot about myself and about everybody on that tour, but we don't have to get into that. Ruby, Natalia, I love you too. Those people mean a lot to me, everyone on that tour. Andre, Diego, Keegan, Maeve, Chase. I love you all. Chase O'Black is different from Chase Gray. Chase Gray is the one who messaged me, and Chase, give Eric my love, please. I love you as well. Thank you for your support. And I love you, and I love Eric too. And I hope you're both safe and healthy. Group therapy tour was so amazing. Shout out Elohim. I love you, Elohim. I love you. If you don't know her music, check out her music. She's an incredible musician, incredible songwriter, incredible artist, and a mentor and supporter of me. Angel. I'm not sure if I shouted out Andre. I think I did for group therapy tour, but in case I didn't, Andre, love you. Darren Villiers or Villiers, or apologies for pronouncing your name incorrectly, Darren, because I know I am. Villiers, Villiers, Darren. Keep up your amazing music, love from England. Apologize for butchering your name, but thank you so much for your love and support, my friend. And I can't wait to show you more music. Thank you, Darren. God, I love all of you so much. This has been such an incredible experience. I don't even know what to say. What's my favorite book? Anel Jung. I'm gonna have to go with Gatsby. Gonna have to go with The Great Gatsby. But I also love The Godfather. I also love Perks of Being a Wallflower. I also love books by Neville Goddard. Chase, thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. And same to you, Darren. I really appreciate it. Oh, I plan on touring the entire for you. I would love that. I would love that. And I think it would be an incredible experience. It would be. So don't worry about me not country. If your country allows me to be there, I would love to be there. So I would love to be there for your country. Te amo, Dan. I love my Filipino fans. I love my European fans. I love my Asian fans. I love my South American fans. My Canadian fans, American fans. I love you all. African fans. North and South Pole fans, Antarctican fans. Brazilian fans, of course. Hey, LJ. LJ, yes, this is my first live. It is my first live. SXLYXC. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but you've asked me, where does my name come from? It's an interesting story where my name comes from. Marrow to me, marrow like bone marrow, is essential to being alive. It's essential to us living. We don't have it. We can't live. But we never see it. We don't see it. We don't know what it is. It's in the center of us. It's at our core, our bones. And it's within us. And for me, this is similar to what music is for people. It's within us in a way that we can't see. But for some of us, without music, we couldn't live. And so, appreciate you, Darren. Seriously. And so, the way that I saw it is, I would love to make music for people that it's so within them that it has nothing to do with me. It's just the music. And if I'm fortunate enough for where some of my songs can be the soundtrack of your life and can be something to where it brings you back to a certain time in your life, it brings you back to, it inspires you to continue forward, it helps you heal. That could mean, there could mean nothing more to me than that. So that's where the name comes from, because I want to be a part of you without you seeing it. Something deeper within us, like our soul or something. And I changed the spelling of it because I didn't want it to be something that you already knew or recognized, of something different, something unique to itself, something without a definition, something without a connection to anything else other than itself. So it sounds familiar, but it doesn't look familiar. That's the story behind my name. Kayla Rodriguez, thank you so much for your support, for your donation. You're the best. Keep doing what you do. And I have a question. What does your name come from? It's very pretty. I just went down the rabbit hole of what my name comes from. Before I answer that, Sofia Ornelas. So proud of you. Happy to support you every time. Mexico te ama. I love Mexico. I love Mexico, and Sofia, thank you for your support. I sincerely appreciate it. I really do. Kayla, I was just answering your question, so your timing is perfect, and maybe I saw your question, maybe you already wrote it out earlier. But I just love the word marrow. I love what bone marrow represents within all of us. And so I wanted to have a different interpretation of it. We changed the spelling of it, and gave it a new meaning. It's how marrow is to bones. I would love marrow to be myself. MEHRO, to be within your soul. It's that thing. As all music is, as all great music is, and if I have the opportunity to be a part of that, to make something that means that much to you, then and that's what this is all about. But thank you, Kayla. I really appreciate your support. This is beautiful. Wow, I mean, this has been such an incredible experience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support, um, for all of your donations. You guys did not have to do that. I sincerely appreciate you and love you. This has been actually really enjoyable for me. So I'm not sure if I will do this again. I prefer seeing your faces, but uh, this as an overall experience has been incredible. Kayla, thank you again for your donation. It really means a lot. And I hope I answered your question somewhat. I was answering your question before you sent it to me too. So that was interesting. But unfortunately, I do have to go. But I just want to let you know that I love you. And I'm so blessed that all of you are in my life. And I wouldn't change this for the world. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Enjoy the day. Tell people that you love them. Let people know how you feel about them. And appreciate what you have while you have it. That's all I can say. These things don't last forever. I appreciate you all. I love you so much. I love you so much. Have an incredible day. We're alive here. So keep being yourselves. Mwah. Mwah. Grandma, if you're watching this, I love you. Ciao. Bye.